Broken Bobby's transformation. We're going to talk about what's going on. If you're rewatching this, be sure to jump forward to about 2.5, 3 minutes in. We should be up and running by then and having some good conversations. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and drop a comment. And let me know what's on your mind. Maybe I'll make a video about it if it's something good, something interesting. Welcome in, welcome in. Been fighting with YouTube as usual. I think I got everything right. What's up, Eric? How you doing? What's up, Ezekiel? I'm doing well, Eric. Hope you are also. That's right. What's up, Cora? Glad to hear you're doing well, Eric. We'll talk a little bit about the plane crashes this week. We're always talking about sobriety, and recovery and making our life, trying to make our lives better. But I think we'll get a little bit into those plane crashes. Yeah, really awful, Um, of course, there's some conspiracies flying around now, and maybe we'll jump into that just a little bit. YouTube don't like that stuff too much, so I got to tread lightly when it comes to that. But yeah, just terrible events over the last 4 days or so. Like I've flown like once in my life. Can't say I'm afraid to fly. I just haven't really had a good reason to. And um, now it's like, if I had to go do something for business, I don't know, man. Maybe I might just jump on a Greyhound. But Greyhounds crash too. So I mean, is there really a safe method? Uh, there was a man in F4L last night celebrating 2 years sober. I recommended your channel. I appreciate that, Q. Definitely. Yeah, and GMOS67 says crowded skies, but still safer than driving. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the overall statistics, like there's so many more flight hours to accidents than driving hours. I mean, like there's fatal traffic accidents every day in the U.S. But very rarely do you hear about a fatal, uh, airplane incident when it comes to like crashing or something. Uh, and you're absolutely right, Eric. He says, not really. Once you out your door, you're gambling with your life. I completely agree with that. What's up, Ace? What's up, HRS? The thing is, and I say that, yeah, the last one was 2009, right? To be extremely rare, Pops. It does make you think. Absolutely. What's going on, Joel? How you doing tonight, bro? But I always say that when it comes to sobriety, um, when I was using, I never knew if I was going to come back that night. You know what I mean? If I was going to make it home, basically, whether it be getting arrested or potentially unalived or, something along those lines. But even today, being sober for 20 years, it's still a risk. Like I drive almost about an hour to work, and every day, it's like I say a little prayer before I head, whether I'm going down or coming up. Uh, what's up, Vashti's Smoky Toki Stones? We're talking a little bit about the airplane crashes this week, and the general topic of this page is sobriety. But talking a little bit about what's going on in the news right now. So welcome in. Thank you. Game GMA 67. Uh, what's up? Shout out to Morocco. Yeah, that one was really. I don't understand that one, Ace. I really don't understand that. Appreciate the congrats there. Yeah, and that's the thing, Ezekiel. Like when I'm driving, I'm not so much worried. Like I trust my equipment because I check my equipment before I use it. But I'm constantly watching the behavior of others around me when I'm driving. Um, yeah, I mean it's bored again. Christian says, "What's your favorite drug?" I don't have a favorite drug anymore. I was addicted to methamphetamines, but I got clean on August the 9th of 2004. And, we're running with that. So, been running with that for a long time, but just doing my best to keep that going every day. So, appreciate that, John. Hey, don't drop the soap. Says new sub. I appreciate you. Uh, thanks, Tim. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's the thing. Absolutely, John. I agree. Like you have to have, you have to build that uh, the group of people around you, whether it be through Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous, church, however you find that. Uh, do you have a channel or just try to catch your lives? Uh, I do have a channel. You can subscribe here. I have videos up about where my addiction and my alcoholism took me. And that was to a lot of different institutions, whether they be county jail facilities or state prison in California. Um, so yeah, that's what my channel's about. Like mostly, I haven't dropped a full length video in a little bit, uh, but like I just didn't have a very good week this week. Feeling a little better as far as the flu goes, but just kind of up and down. You know, being sober for a long time doesn't mean that you don't you don't have your ups and your downs. Um, like it's I mean, life still happens and things can still trigger you, and whether it just be feeling down, whatever. A says 50 views, only 5 likes. What's up with that? Let's hit the like button, guys. No, I am not ex-military. I'm an ex-addict and an ex-California prisoner. I get that military thing a lot, though. Ice Spice is on some weirdo shit. Okay, cool. What's up, Mark? How you doing? What's up, Oak Ridge Taxidermy? I wanted to join the Marine Corps when I was a kid, but my dad was ex-Marine and he didn't want me to. So, what's an important to do when feeling like you want to use? Uh, call your sponsor if you're already in the program. If not, go hit up a meeting. Uh, that way, you're in sort of a protected environment, I guess. Um, but just don't use. What did I do to go to prison? Says Splend. I was a drug dealer. You know, I was a drug dealer. I was a drug addict. Like it all kind of went hand in hand. What's up, 302? Why wasn't your week good, though? Dive into that. um, just struggles with work. Like I've missed some work recently for being sick and seeing the lower paychecks and, you know, just struggling with getting bills paid and stuff. like it weighs on you sometimes, and so not just that, but like you can watch something on TV. Like I was watching Drugs Inc. I don't know if you guys have seen that show, but like it took my mind to using, and like of course I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, but like the early part of the week was just really funky, and then I hadn't worked like a full night of work like in a couple of weeks due to them sending people home early and me being sick. So the nights just seemed so long. But I managed to make it through the week. I came home a little early last night, used some PTO for that, but you know, like it was just um can you make it? I'm definitely gonna make it. Uh I was on meth, Oak Ridge. Uh my job is I'm a truck driver. Uh ultimately I just didn't use, like I was working. I'm not in the program anymore, but I talked to some people that I know that are in sobriety, and that definitely helped. Having people that will encourage you to do something good rather than bad is a great thing. You know what I mean? What's up, Mac Deasy? That's right. Let's go Niners. Uh, how can I stop using drugs in Afghanistan? Says Jake Gunn. You know what? I don't have a lot of. I don't know much about Afghanistan. Do they have Narcotics Anonymous there, Jake? I'm not sure. But you can also do Narcotics Anonymous meetings via Zoom now. So you can look that up on look up online NA meeting, and you can do that as well. Uh, uh, don't drop the soap says, can you make it in a professional aspect after being an addict and a felon? It was hard at first, but I mean I'm a CDL holder, so technically I guess that's a professional aspect. I am a convicted felon several times over, and I'm the lead driver where I work, and I'm also the safety guy. I'm the team safety instructor. So I would say, yeah, you can make it in a professional aspect as far as that goes, but it does take a little bit of time. Uh, fun video. But yeah, you took the time to comment, Ethan. I appreciate that. Wow. And then you took the time to make this funny thing there. That's awesome. Uh, Forgive yourself and keep doing your thing. Do the best you can. Don't stress because every day will vary. Praying you stay positive. Absolutely. And my intention is to absolutely stay positive. Like all I want to do is be a little bit better today than I was yesterday. And some days it's easier to do that than others, but it's a marathon. It's not a 100-yard dash. It's a marathon. So D Parker says, "Well, big brother, I feel that for sure. But you not alone with the bills. Shit don't stop unless you just up like that. But keep feeding your mind positivity, man. You blessed. I appreciate that, D Parker. Yeah, and the thing is, like, I, I don't have any intention to quit fighting. You know what I mean? Like life is full of challenges, right? But I think as long as I keep a positive mindset, like I can do whatever I set my mind to do. Yeah, and it's not just where I'm at, GMA 67. Uh, it's the economy's not strong right now, so they're cutting hours everywhere. And I'm thankful that I have a job, to be honest. Q says, "Hey everyone, give the live a like. It helps with the algorithm and gets the message out to more people that may need it. 59 in and only 16 likes. Yeah, do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button if you would, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. With prices, how everything is failing, it's all Trump's fault and his supporters' fault." Wow. So I guess Biden didn't have anything to do with that, huh? Can I get a shout out if I sub? Says CJ Gaming. Shout out to CJ Gaming. If you want to feel better, pop on some Ramstein, get yourself a heavy bag and expel it. All the negative energy is better than focusing that negative on yourself and others. Yeah, what I do, Carpe, is I do the gym, bro. Um, and like sometimes after a hard day, like I'll go in there and I just drive iron. And like it's a good way to just leave it all right there, you know? So, I mean, that's a big part of my sobriety. Uh, but I appreciate your comment. Uh, Stromboni says, keep hanging on, boss. Ain't anyone going through this life without a little suffering. Absolutely. And I completely agree. You know, what's up, Taftwood? How you doing tonight? Sorry I didn't get a hold of you earlier, bro. I'll try to reach out tomorrow. It's been a funny week. But I do want to do that story that I talked to you about. So I'll try to hit you up tomorrow if that's good, Taftwood. I hope you're doing well, brother. Uh, Papa Das Vlog says, hi, what's up? Um, yeah, I have GMA67. I when I was active in my addiction, I always thought I was going to die an addict. I didn't see no light at the end of the tunnel. Um, I was out there trying to get mine, and basically my hustle to youth was to sell. And like I've definitely come a long way over the years. But it's like I said, it's a marathon. It's not a dash. So sometimes they're better than others. Excuse me. But overall, I think life is pretty good. I can't complain. I'm sure there's a million dudes that are sitting behind the wall right now that would trade spots with me in a heartbeat. I'm doing pretty good tonight, Taftwood. How about you, brother? I already shouted you out, CJ Gaming. Now where's my sub? to did they change it to the Gulf of America? Boston Sports Cars is an idiot. uh, way to go, Coco and Q, for being so supportive to Pops. Good mod. Now make me a mod to LOLs. One of these nights, maybe we'll do that, Joel. How many days you got clean, bro? What are you? You should be what, like coming up on 2 months now? I could be president someday, huh? I doubt it though. I'm not that guy. I do this is this. What's up, OG Derby? Love, peace, and hair grease, my brother from another mother. Shout out to you, Smokey. Uh Perma says, I am so thankful that I have a job. Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing, like I hear everybody at work is griping because every day when we come into work, they do what's called a mandatory time off. We only need 5 drivers in the yard, and a lot of times we have 7 or 8 people. So what they do is, until everybody gets one, they put everybody's name on this wheel and they spin it. If it lands on your name, you're going home basically, and it's not paid. And I hear a lot of griping, and I'm one of those people that's griping sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I feel like I'm making Del Taco money to do a professional uh, type of job. Not that there's anything wrong with Del Taco money, and shout out to people that work at Del Taco. But like I've worked a long time to get to the position where I'm at, and but at the same time, there's people that would love to be in my position, and I need to stay humble and remember that. I am on the West Coast, yeah. Uh, Paul says Trump's the man. What happened with y'all scream? I don't know what you mean. I'm doing all right. Hope you're doing well. Max Henry says radio, radio, radio. Woodpile needs to make sure. Thank you. That's right. Shout out to you, bro. What's up, Arif Khan? How are you tonight? Yeah, those eggs prices are ridiculous. Uh Sorry, I don't know. 64 days sober, says Joel. Joel, let's do this, brother. When you hit 90 days, we'll make you an honorary mod for the weekend. If you promise not to time everybody out, including other mods and myself. When you get to 90 days, let me know. We'll make you an honorary mod for the weekend, brother. And congratulations on that, man. Like, it's not easy. It's not easy. Like, I got 20 years and like luckily like my mind don't go right to drugs or alcohol anymore, but there's ups and downs, and you have to find a way to work through them. And like I said, it's not always easy, like I'm not going to tell you that, hey, get sober and your life's going to be friggin' perfect, because it's not. Life's still happening, but it's just a matter of having people around you that are going to continue to nudge you in the right direction. So yeah, shout out to you, Joel. uh Taffwood says he's doing good. I'm over in West Texas for the week to latch some pipe and make some extra money. That's right. My primary job is in Houston every other week till March. Good stuff, bro. Yeah, I'll do my best to try to reach out to you tomorrow, bro. I still want to drop that story, but I have a few questions. So I want to make sure I do it as accurately as possible. Uh, I don't understand what you're saying, Con. Wow. Uh, all right, Aaron, the AIDS patient is going to get a timeout because he's a jackass. Whoa, whoa. I almost made you a moderator, fucker. Oh, no. You're going to get 5 minutes because you're a dumbass. Aaron, the AIDS patient. Not that there's anything wrong with people that have AIDS. Just that particular person is an idiot. So, uh, Joel Hansen. I don't know what that means. Yeah, absolutely, Joel. I feel like you really made your place here, brother, and you're making your place in this life for your kid that's on the way and your lady, and that's very admirable, Joe. Like I have a whole lot of respect for you, brother. What's up, Mexican G? How you doing tonight, brother? You meant your 93 days, right? You got so you're at 46, so you owe me another 44, bro, and we'll hook you up. Uh, what's up, George Martinez? How you doing tonight? Why are you more broke than me, David Bowles? And I hope you're doing well tonight, brother. What's up, Brian? Uh, when you hit 19 years sober, you should be made a mod. April 18th. How many kilograms of shit you take in a day? What? You capping, bro? All right, I appreciate you, Taffwood. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get to you today, bro. Just like I said, it's been a weird week trying to get caught up on a few things. So, uh, I want to make sure I do what I say and do what I mean, say what I mean what I say. Uh, yeah, I hear you, Ace. Yeah, Joel's one of the OGs. I hit you with that drugs and alcohol speech. It's beauty in the struggle. Feel like that guy because you are that guy. I like that, D. Parker. Con, I, I don't know what you're saying, bro. What the actual F is going on? I don't know, man. What is going on, bro? We got planes falling out of the sky and planes crashing into each other. What is going on? Block the con guy. Gustavo says, "What's up? I am from, is that Monterrey, Mexico? Shout out to Mexico. Appreciate you being here." Did Q get a message restricted? What the hell? My moderator got timed out? Not sure what happened there. Yeah, Tapwood says 64 days. You start remembering your dreams again at that stage. Your head clears up and you start seeing shit different. Hopefully, you can stick with it. Absolutely. DJ Tony Sledge says, "I'm going on 8 years clean." Congratulations, bro. That is awesome. Like, big shout out to you. It just goes to show, though, that it can be done, right? My girlfriend told me to bury her something for Valentine's Day, and I was like, why? Coco and Q, aren't you in your 20s? How are you 28 years sober? Shot a nail through my foot and stayed in the damn floor. Ooh, man. Hope you're all right, bro. I skipped NA and got friends who slap me when I get close to relapse. And that's kind of where I'm at with it now, DJ Tony, to be honest with you. I did the NA early on, like on a court card and, court ordered stuff. But, okay. Hey guys, give me a quick second. I need to step away for just a moment. I'm going to refill the coffee and I'll be right back and hit the restroom. Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves. Joel, hit them with the elevator music. Also, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button while I'm gone, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. My apologies for the interruption. Please forgive me. Let's see what I missed here. The truth, if you don't like him smoking, then get the hell out. Appreciate you, Ezekiel. I'm boycotting the Super Bowl. I am too. I have no intentions of paying much attention to that shit at all. Usually when it's Super Bowl week, I be watching all the NFL Network and stuff to see all the insight so I can feel like I know what's going on. But this one, I really don't care. And you know what? Let's talk conspiracy real quick while we're on that. So the plane that went down in D.C., rest in peace to all the victims of that, departed from Wichita, Kansas. The plane that went down in Philly yesterday departed from Philly. Who's in the Super Bowl this year? The Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Coincidence? Probably, to be honest. Josu Rodriguez says, "Wow, I just broke my 3-month sobriety yesterday. Had to kind of hear that. I'm really bummed outright, but gonna hop back on the wagon." Well, I'm glad to hear that. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna call you Rodriguez because I'm not sure how to pronounce your first name. But the truth is, when I was early in my sobriety, like I had a few bumps in the road, but for me, what I thought the key was to maintaining sobriety was when something happens that, knocks you off your track, you have to take note of what it is that knocked you off your track so that next time you run into that situation, you'll be better prepared to not fall into a relapse. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you uh, lost your sobriety, but jump back on it and take notes. You know what I mean? Uh, don't. What's up, Brandon? What are you talking about, bro? Where are you going? We got the we got Joel hit us with the elevator music. I appreciate it. I'm trying to catch up here real quick, guys. If you be silent, you might hear this little trickles. uh, uh, what's up, Cap Eye official? He removed his message, but Brandon said he don't want to subscribe because you left, Pops. But I'm back. DJ Tony says I wasn't court ordered. Surprisingly, my mother at me when I drink, even though it's just one shot every so often, and I still have half a handle of vodka left after a year. Yeah, I hear you. Please, your koi dial. I don't understand what you're saying, Con. You're gonna have to use a translator or something, brother. Bored, so go fuck yourself. All right, Brandon. Uh, I think you need to try harder. Trying hard. ¿Quieres que limpia tu carro? Huh? Is that when am I gonna wash my car? Uh, what the fuck is this thing you called the Super Bowl? Are you good tonight, Brandon? You seem a little upset. I heard there's a thing going on with the refs. ESPN reported that they're looking into them. Uh, what's up, Matthew? How you doing tonight? Sorry, I'm just trying to get caught up on the comments here. Did both planes crash in DC? Because if they did, they were trying to take out Trump. No, the one in DC, a Black Hawk flew into it on final approach, and the other one was a Learjet transferring somebody that was at the Shriners Hospital there, a child, back to Mexico. So no, different areas. What's up, S Turbo? How you doing? What's up, TTS Network One? Hope you're doing well. That part right there, Fidel. He says, I might not watch Super Bowl because NFL will show Taylor Swift every 10 minutes blowing kisses to Kelsey. It's ridiculous already. Completely agree. There's a difference between us, says Brandon Lowry. I'm sure there is. Yeah, Q is 67. No, if you're, how old is Coco and Q, Pops? 67. So what really happened about the plane crash in Philly? I'm questioning that one. That thing came down like a missile. And it was only like 2 miles from the airport, so Tapwood says Bobby's definitely from California, LMAO. I didn't think you would understand what I said. Yeah, I can kind of understand a little something, mostly enough to get me in trouble, but no disrespect. Oh, okay, you got timed out, so obviously that wasn't a good one. Yeah, what Q said there. Brandon keeps talking mess. If I was a mod, I would time him out. If you can handle yourself, just do that. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Brandon. I want to learn Spanish also. 67, what the F? I'm going to say you were really in your 20s. You and Pops are trolling. Man, the troll getting trolled, Joe. What's up, bro? I cannot, Nightmare Boy, what's up? I cannot disclose the age of the moderator. Appreciate that, Ghost Town. The moderator's going to have to disclose their own age. Uh, what's up, Fikri? And Ezekiel's now 40. Cool. That Q says I'm 67. You heard him. I appreciate that, Derek. Yeah, and that's a big part of the thing, right, Taffwood? Like the first time I started trying to learn Spanish, uh, my connection spoke a lot of Spanish around me. I was a youngster, and so like I started asking people that knew Spanish for some keywords. Like is it cut? Like are they talking about stuff like that? Like just keywords that would help me to stay a little safer, I guess you would say. Uh, what's your question, Cash Prods? Ezekiel, I'm going to assume you're a kid. LOL, no older than probably 23. You always sound young, brother. Yeah, Key says I can't speak any Mexican at all. Does anybody really speak Mexican? I think it's Spanish, right? I think you that's what you were saying there, but uh LB says, what are you transforming to? It's Broken Bobby's transformation. I was a drug addict for 15 years, bro. So you can miss me with all the funny comments like that, but my transformation is into being a productive member of society and trying to help others to do so as well. Uh, maybe the pilot has a stroke, how the plane went down that fast, respectfully. Yeah, yeah, I'm just not sure what's going on there. Uh, I have a lot of questions. I have way more questions than answers at this point for sure. Uh, racist, says Joel. If it takes a girl to find a new girl, Cash Prods. LZ Gaming, what's up? Hey, God bless you too, LB. Appreciate you tapping in. Uh, projects in Taft and would communicate with them. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Don't you dare ask Bobby for help. Paul Whitley says, I'm from Brazil. Shout out to Brazil. I hope you're doing well, Paul. Q is trolling. He speaks very good Spanish. Decent Spanish, not very good. LOL, a little rusty though. All right, looks like we're all caught up. So, yeah, we had 2 plane crashes in 48 hours. Um, just seemed very unusual. Very unusual. And they were showing in the city like it left a fucking crater. Um, it left a crater in the ground. Like that thing came in nose down and like at a really high rate of speed. That was the one thing I couldn't get over in seeing all the different videos that were posted, how quickly that thing came down. Those jets can only do about 500 miles an hour. You really like the color roja. Rojo? I like these guys right here. No, I'm not really. When I was a kid, I never wore red. Uh, Little Rusty should be my rapper name. You are now Little Rusty, Q. Where the hell's G and Brody at? G's probably in jail. That'd be my guess. And Brody, I know he was in the hospital. I hope he's doing well, man. I'm sending prayers out to you, Brody. Tap in if you're able to, brother. So, yeah, these crashes are weird, and I always look at things um, through a conspiracy theorist eyes, through a lens, I guess you would say. And when Trump was in office last time, a lot of stuff happened, and now here we are. What? Not even 2 weeks into his current presidency, and things are happening again. And I'm just wondering Is it a coincidence? Is it the so-called deep state? I don't know, I don't know. I've been watching you since your first video, bro. It's been a while, though, but I'm going to try to tap in more. I appreciate you, Bruce Lee. I hope you're doing well. Joel, guess my age. Come on, says Ezekiel. I do. I do. What's up, Zul? Ezekiel's 59, he says. Okay, I hear you, Brandon. What's up, Monk? How you doing tonight? We're talking about the planes that crashed and sobriety as usual, brother. So he Brandon says, F yeah, I love the orange Cheeto, dude. Tile Fox knows already, chump. I'm not sure what. Some little sidebar conversations going on in the chat, I guess. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button if you would. Yeah, we're just talking about the planes that crashed. Monk, I'd love to get high with, man. Let's laugh through this crazy world together. Yeah, I don't get high anymore, but yeah, it is definitely crazy times. And uh Bruce Lee had a brother named Sirius? Seriously? Good one. You want to talk about mamas? Oh, Ezekiel, you don't want the smoke. Trust me, kid. Brandon Lowry has quite the imagination. Smoke three at once? Maybe. I don't know. Mind your business. I'm not sure what's going on with that in the chat. Let's be nice to each other, though, guys. Ultimately, the goal is sobriety or maintaining sobriety. So, and let's just, let's be respectful of what we got going on here, guys. I got bit by a black widow at work the other day. Damn, Monk, you doing all right, bro? Lovely Peaches says, I have HIV from my DAF. I don't know what DAF is. Dad. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're doing all right, though. It's bad, and I said he knows already. That's why he said that to me. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I'm a grown-up, guys. I was attempting to quit, and I'm still in the process of doing that. But unfortunately, I backslid a little bit, and I'm smoking about a pack a day. I went from my 10 cigarettes a day back up to a pack. I was smoking 30 plus, so I still feel like I'm slightly ahead. But yeah, I kind of fell off on that, and I have to be honest with myself and with everybody else, because I could play it off like, oh yeah, I'm doing good, but I'm not doing so good with that right now. Like I said, I had a rough week, and it's no excuse, but I've been smoking cigarettes for a long time, guys, and I find when I don't smoke, everything gives me anxiety. So Bruce Lee says, I've been doing MMA for 16 years. I just did my first bare knuckles boxing fight in November. Trying to stay sober off alcohol. A few slip ups since New Year's, but I'm trying. Well, that's good to hear, Bruce Lee, and congratulations on doing the MMA thing, bro. Like that is awesome. Um, like I would love to get into something like that. Unfortunately, it's a little more expensive than I'm able to afford right now. But I like doing the gym thing and that sort of stuff. Like I would definitely like to do that. Uh, was Sherry? She like 40. Lost her husband to COVID. Oh man. Uh, I quit drinking, but smoke bud now. Haven't wanted to sip since. That's good to hear. RHCP for life. Uh, I'm doing all right, Tim. Hope you're well. What's up, Scarab? Hope you're doing well tonight. Um, Joel is a cool dude. I just doxed a 10-year-old because they leaked their address while waving a gun around and saying nothing would happen if they leaked their. What is up with these youngsters getting on social media and like giving up all the game? Like people don't even have to snitch on each other anymore. Like people snitch on themselves, like they'll go roll up on the ops and let off and record the whole damn thing and then put it on Instagram for some sort of clout. What's that clout going to do for you when you're serving a life sentence? I mean, come on. I never want to drink again. It makes me realize how shit this life truly is. Yeah, drinking isn't good. Jumpman23 says, how much is a pack? They're about $7 in Cali right now, brother. Uh, I've tried vaping. I didn't care for it. Uh, yeah, Joel's very cool. People do enjoy his company. Something you can just put down, homie. Yeah, it's a struggle for sure. Monk says vaping did nothing for me. Uh, you have to taper off nicotine. Yeah, and that's kind of, I fell back a little bit, but I haven't given up. Trying to get geeked all night. You should knock that off. Spectre says kids are actually stupid. Like I don't know anymore. Yeah, absolutely. It's not even like the G code anymore. Like people are posting videos of shit that like just blows my mind. Like, why would you do that? Like, don't people realize cops are on social media too nowadays? Like, you know what I mean? It's not just us posting stuff on social media. There's social media departments in the police department. Just check out the first 48. Like, they've solved many a murder uh, through social media. Uh, you, Lego, are you serious? Uh, man, I can remember when they were like $2 a pack. Monk, man, I would get the GPCs for $1. Did Anthony Davis leave the Lakers? The dude's hurt all the time, though. You're getting close, Joe. Yeah, stuff exactly. R.W. Sims. You know, you go do something with your homeboys, and like there was nothing to talk about once it was done. Um, People that would run around in the neighborhood and brag about stuff, like they'd always end up in handcuffs shortly. You know what I mean? Because somebody's not going to appreciate what you're doing. Uh, no, there's no point anymore. It seems that way. Scarab, Magna. Oh, okay. Yeah, 109, huh? One kid that went live on Instagram waving a gun around talking shit about gang members, and then minutes later they book into the kid's house and shot him dead. You think people would learn? Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Banana? Broke, not book. My bad. Uh my girlfriend is not allowed to date, so we broke up. Can I get a shout out? What's up, Bird VR? Yeah, I've heard that Coca-Cola used to use the coca leaves. There's another one that gets a timeout. Um, what is up, Brandon Lear? How you doing? Shout out to Australia. Happy birthday, Sasha. Because that won't make me an alcoholic, but then I think if I have one drink, I might want another the next day and the next, so I'll stay. Yeah, and that's true, Joel. We think that we can uh, minimize our habits, but they used to say when I was going to NA, when you're sober, your habit is over there working out and getting stronger, and when you pick it back up, it's just as strong, if not stronger. Um, you should quit. I am in. I've been sober for 20 years, Daniel. I'm not actively doing the 12-step program anymore, though. What's up, Riker? I just almost hit 6 months clean and sober. So are you 5+ months clean, or did you relapse, Daniel? 170 days. Nice. And then you're still clean? You're at 170 days? If so, congrats, bro. Puppet Master says I was going to clean my room. You probably still should, though. Jackson Brenner says I have horrible opinions. Cool. That's awesome. You'll get there, Daniel. Just keep pushing, brother. Yeah. And I hear you, Scarab. He says, honestly, F everything. I'm just going to do my best all alone. I'm sick of everyone. It gets that way sometimes, brother. Just keep pushing, though. Shout out to the Philippines. Be guessing your age when I've never seen your face in my life, kid. LOL. Okay, you're a fetus. Yeah, 170 days. That's awesome. That is great. He says, yeah, I'm still clean today. I do some recovery videos on YouTube as well. Is at your name right there, Daniel? Is that, or do you have a channel name? Okay, I'll check you out once I finish this one. Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, I'll definitely check you out and give you a sub, bro. Monk says the thing to remember is sobriety is for you. Absolutely. My doctor decided to let me try MJ because the opiates are killing my kidneys and liver. So now I'm a legal pothead. Been off opiates for 3 days so far. Congrats on the 3 days, bro. That's awesome. Like, people tend to downplay it in their head, like, oh, well, I've only been clean for 3 days. Those are the 3 most important days of your life, brother. So keep pushing, Puppet Master. Taffwood, 39 days, no methadone. Man, shout out to you, bro. That is awesome. What's up, Johnny Martinez? Everything is good, brother. Hope you're doing well. Monk says, get sober and recover for you so you can help others. Yep. Joel says, Pops, how old am I? I think you're about 30, aren't you, Joel? You told me once before. I'm sorry, I don't remember. Yeah, put it in here, Daniel. Absolutely. Go for it. Yeah, everybody starts somewhere. I started with 1 day, 3 days. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of sticking with it. But I wish you all the best of luck with any recovery and health. Appreciate that, Glitch 012. Shout out to you. And Daniel does some recovery videos at Daniel Bradford 1501. Be sure to go check that out. Let's show him some support. Diary of a Recovering Fentanyl Addict. That sounds interesting. How many subs you got, Daniel? Yeah, no problem. The most important 3 days, says Monk. That's right. Joel says, my daughter will be born April 20th. So by my math, you should have about 5 months sober by then, right, Joel? He's 28. Okay. 3 days is a lot to a dead man, right? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And Daniel, I'm going to be working on doing some interviews. I'm trying to set one up right now with somebody, but I've been kind of flaking a little bit. Uh, there's an email in the description of this. If you'd be interested in doing an interview, maybe we can get you some more subscribers your way. Hit me up and let's see if maybe we can get something together, maybe next weekend or something. If that interests you. That's right, almost 5 months. That's good. That's great, Joel. I'm very proud of you, brother. I'm very proud of you. Just like most people in the chat are. If you guys are new, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. What's up, Buzzy? How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well, brother. Only like 1,300 start doing videos back when I was an active at addiction, and I kind of documented my using, my detox, and my recovery, where my life is today. In school to become a drug and alcohol counselor. Okay, and I live in a men's sober house. That's awesome, Daniel. Like I did the sober living. I went to school to be a drug and alcohol counselor. And the program actually, I didn't think it was that difficult. You know, if you apply yourself, I'm sure you're going to do really well with that, bro. And I'm good, Buzzy. And to be honest with you, who better to help somebody that's struggling with addiction than somebody that's been there and done that? So chase your dreams, Daniel. You can definitely do it, you know? Yeah, I finally, when I finally got clean, I got clean while I was locked up. And then when I got out, I told the parole officer I wanted to go into a 90-day in-house program, and he told me I didn't need it. And Joel says, like the video or I'll ban you effers. But he told me I didn't need a program, and I said, the hell I don't. You know, like I'm back out here on these streets. How many times have I been back out on these streets and said, oh, I'm going to do good this time? And then 5 minutes later, somebody puts the line in front of me and I'm high, you know? So I went and I got on a county bed, and, you know, the rest is history. I did the 90-day program. Uh, and then I went into their sober living, and I actually got kicked out of their sober living. But, you know, but I remained clean. So I didn't get kicked out for using, you know what I mean? So, uh, so yeah. So we got planes falling out of the sky, man. Rest in peace to all the victims. I've heard conspiracy theories about the Black Hawk intentionally flying into the plane. I would say if that Black Hawk was able to intentionally fly into that plane, that was one skilled pilot. I think it was just that one was just a horrible tragedy, if I could speak. Uh, a rescue man, Taffwood. It's funny you say that, bro, because I felt the same way. Like there were times where when those cuffs came on, like I rescued, like you said, you know, like I was just beating the hell out of myself with this addiction, and you know, like it was time to go back to the county for a while and eat and work out and get ready for the next run. If I'm being honest, you know what I mean? What's up, Riker? How you doing tonight? Yeah, the weight come off your shoulders. Oh my God, man, it's almost like we're the same, bro. In talking about that, because you know some people used to say if you got arrested, it's because you wanted to. Um, you know, I don't know if I necessarily wanted to, but like I needed that occasional arrest to keep me going. I'm doing good, Riker. Appreciate it. But I remember I was in San Jacinto. I was on a bicycle. It was like 2 in the morning. I'm going to get cigarettes. Uh, and I heard I seen the sheriff go by, and he made a U-turn, and I heard him get on it, and I started pedaling like I was trying to get away from this guy. And like when I made an attempt to run from him, because that's what all good criminals do, in my opinion. But I knew I was dirty. I had a sack in my pocket, and when he took me into custody, he didn't find it. It was in my sock. And I told him, I said, "Hey, man, you might as well get this out of my sock before we get into the facility, because I knew it was going to be discovered, and that would have been another charge." So Taffwood says, "There's nothing more exhausting than a life on the run from the law when they all know you." You're absolutely right. Don't think it through so they get caught. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, happens to me yeah. It's a feeling of desperation. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it really is. Pretty seen that you said, okay, and when you get some on your all right, we're gonna keep it running for a while, but I need to go hit the restroom again, guys. Overactive bladder, you have to excuse me. That and coffee don't help. But anyways, give me just a second. Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves like you've been doing. This is a good time to go over and subscribe to the channel. Join, become a member. Memberships start at $1.99 a month, and we have exclusive content for members. When you get to county, the white boys will give you a dry out period. Absolutely. Give me a quick second, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Maybe some elevator music. I don't know. Go over and become a member. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. It all helps in pushing this movement. So give me about a minute, and I'll be right back. What's up, V-Trang? How you doing tonight? All right, I'm back again, guys. My apologies once again. When it's time to go, it's time to go, though. Let me see what we missed. Up here on opiates, I take it to sleep here. What's up, Alan F? Glad you made it back. Not weird name, it's unique. Yeah, it is unique. I agree. I think this dude is pretty cool. I don't think he's got a fair shake. What's up, Grass? I'm gonna call you Grass. Sorry, I couldn't figure it out. Be nice, guys. Be nice. Do I pray to you yet? I don't pray to any man. I pray to God. But I will pray for you. All right, guys. So we are definitely going to be nice to people that are in here, okay? If you guys want to troll amongst yourselves, then that's up to you guys. But if anybody is offended by that stuff, I will give you guys timeouts. Okay? Be nice, children. Nothing but love. Nothing but love and respect. Uh, it's more exhausting trying to hide your drinking and drugging than getting sober. Way easier. Absolutely, Buzzy. I agree. What is up, Tripathy? I just be trolling. I don't mean nothing by it, Riker. It's a cool name. Love thy neighbor. I think it is. If you're gonna quote the word, let's do it correctly, okay? Vishal, I don't know what that means. Private grass. When you pray to God, the devil always attacks you. They can never figure you out. They think that you are just as evil as them, which puts you in a position to where you run from the cops. What's my pronouns? Says Rob's Paradise. My pronouns at work are they, them, because there's no way one person can do as much as I do. Where are you from? I'm from the Inland Empire, homie. Ryan says, right now I'm on a court mandatory sobriety and just got off scram test after 3 months. Well, congrats, bro. If you're ready for it, it can definitely help, you know. He, him, yeah. How many languages do you speak? One proficiently. I understand Spanish somewhat. Joel says, no, my neighbor is a gordo a-hole. I don't love him. LOLs. Can both teams lose the Super Bowl? That's what I'm hoping for, V-Trang. You know, did you guys watch the Royal Rumble tonight? The WWE event? There was one of the wrestlers coming out, and he got attacked, and they sent in that I Am Speed guy. Maybe they could attack both teams on the way out of the tunnel, and we could bring the 49ers and the Bills. We'll make that the Super Bowl, even though we'd probably get our ass whooped this year. What do they all do? They see the IE riding. Everybody's hiding, homie. You already know. When the IE rides, everybody hides. With all due respect, you know, with all due respect. I remember being in rehab and a counselor telling us your disease is out in the parking lot doing push-ups, waiting for you while you're in rehab trying to stay clean. Man, I heard the same stuff, Buzzy. And I agree, you know. Alan is back for the 37th time tonight. Welcome back, Alan. Stannis, no, he doesn't like you. He likes his sexy Latino. San Bernardino County Jail, says Jay Dizzle for Rizzle. Wow, I read that pretty easily, actually. What are we talking about? We talking about CDC? Are we talking about Glen Helen? I've been to all of them, brother. Rancho Cucamonga, West Valley. People over 25 don't eat at WWE. Who's eating? I'm being entertained. I start drinking again now that I'm off scram since they no longer monitoring me, because as soon as court proceedings finish, I'm by one. I would not recommend that, Ryan. But to be honest with you, if you're not ready, you're not ready, bro. But just, I want you to play the tape through, and I want you to think about something. Why did you end up in that scram program in the first place? And who is your drinking affecting anybody? You know what I mean? Like, you can't quit for your family, but you should quit for yourself so you can be better for them if you're ready, Ryan. Because ultimately, if you're not ready, it don't matter what I say, bro. You know what I mean? So, but play the tape through. That really helped me in staying clean, because what I knew of my addiction was that if I used, then there was a timer that started, and it was 6 months or less. Once I used, that timer started. I had 6 months to do what I was going to do. and then it was back to the county jail. So I wish you the best of luck, though, bro. They, them. Bobby, me, and Joel are the bodyguards of the chat, and you. Well, I appreciate you guys. Just be nice. I don't want to chase anybody off. All right. If somebody's in here hearing a message, I want them to be able to hear it and not be intimidated by people, you know? So, but I do appreciate you guys. You think he's got a crush on you, Joel? West Valley Detention Center in the house. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, I've been to all of them. I was smoking meth, Jay Dizzle. Yeah. Do you enjoy being sober versus drinking? Please be honest. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I learned in sobriety was I could have a good time without it. And you know, I don't I don't need to have a bunch of people around me that I don't necessarily like just because we have something in common. You know what I mean, Sir Adam? Ryan says, "What do you mean play the tape through?" I appreciate the advice. Okay, Ryan, what I mean by that is think about, don't just think about today. Don't just think about, oh, I'm going to go get drunk. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I want you to think about last time you were drinking. What was the end result? You know, what happened? Did your life get better? And I'd say this with all due respect, Brian. I'm not trying to be sarcastic or anything like that. My objective here is to help people. But for me, I'll use me as an example here, Ryan. Whenever I started using, like I knew the handcuffs were coming, and I knew that, you know, I wasn't going to pay bills. Uh, you know, like all the adulting stuff, which isn't necessarily fun, but that stuff all went out the window. I didn't care about, oh, you know, I don't have the rent because I need to go pick up a sack. All I cared about was picking up a sack. And once I picked up that sack, it might be 2 days, it might be 2 months, but I'm going to end up in handcuffs and I'm going to end up back in jail. So by playing the tape through, when I did get sober and I had those urges to go pick up a sack and, okay, I'm going to go hustle and I'm going to go do this and I'm going to go do that, I know from personal experience early on, things are going to be good. There's going to be a lot of money flowing in. I'm going to be the man, right? But that's going to deteriorate quickly. And I'm going to end up in the back of a sheriff's cruiser on my way to the county jail. So that's what I mean by playing the tape all the way through, Ryan. I hope that helps, bro. Damn, Joel. I would seriously look into vaping, and I smoked for 23 years. Sorry, there was a technical glitch here for a moment, and it just reconnected me. Buzzy says, hands down, sober rules. Yeah. You know, I think the thing is, we associate using and drinking with having a good time, right? Like we're always in a good mood. We're joking, we're dancing, we're doing all this shit, right? But once you figure out how to do that sober, your life exponentially gets better. You know what I mean? Monk says, pumpkin patch at Glen Helen. I'd rather pull oars on a gallery. Google pulling oars on a gallery. Yeah, yes, sir. I agree. You're not as corrupt as the preachers are. Well, I appreciate that. Quick question. What is more likely? Life has no meaning or aliens exist? Aliens exist. That would be my. You did Victory Outreach? No, sir. I did. I went to Newhouse in San Bernardino. It was on 9th and Arrowhead, I want to say. And, you know, back then, I would still consider myself an active individual. So back then, Victory Outreach was frowned upon for, you know what I mean? Like, nothing against Victory Outreach. Victory Outreach has a great program. Victory Outreach helps a lot of people. But at that time, that was the mindset, right? Um, but shout out to Victory Outreach. But no, I didn't go through there. Uh, and no problem, Sir Adam. I wish you the best of luck with it, brother. Uh, Monk says, worst day sober is better than the best day hammered. Absolutely. And derail you after, yeah, drinking will make you depressed and derail you after a while. I agree. I am too just a sober alcoholic, right? Science Ada says, where are you from? I'm from Southern California. If I want to call you Daddy Joe, I will. What are you going to do about it? Stuck when you're drinking, you'll never solve any life problems until you get sober. I agree. Saying about adulting. Thank you. All right, Joel. Sounds good, man. I should be on tomorrow night again. Be on the lookout, brother. I hope to see you there. Uh, April Brown says I'm black. Okay, cool. Then you're up for 3 days. Yeah. So April Brown made 2 comments. I'm black and get off, old man. You don't have to watch. Nobody's forcing you to. You can go somewhere else. Aliens totally exist, says Monk. I'm in talking with me. I appreciate. Ryan says, thanks for spending the time and talking with me. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate you, Ryan. Absolutely. About once you become sober, your life and activities become more fun. No, that's not what I said, Crystal. I said the trick is being able to have fun in sobriety, because a lot of times we link our drug of choice to the only time we have fun is when we're using, right? Life happens, and life isn't always great, whether you're sober or not. But you give yourself a much better chance being sober. Early on, like, it's rough in sobriety. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to be completely honest. But, my worst day sober is still better than my best day using. Hey, God bless you as well, Ryan. I appreciate you. No, I'm not saying it was considered a sellout, Jay Dizzle. What I'm saying is, like back in the 90s, early 2000s, if you went to Victory Outreach, you were assumed to be like some sort of a dropout or a something along those lines. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that that's what the general consensus was then. You know, in my opinion, whatever you do to find sobriety is great. And not everybody that goes to those, like, there's a lot of programs where people that were considered no good in the prison system or whatever go to. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that was the general consensus in like the 90s and into the early 2000s when I got sober. Shout out to Victory Outreach. I think they help a lot of people, and that's great. I almost ended up going there, but like, yeah, exactly, Buzzy. He says they become fun because you're doing them without being effed up. Robert Best says 7 months clean on the 15th. Shout out to you, Robert. Congratulations, man. That is awesome. And yeah, please don't drink and drive. That's not good. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm seriously asking. Nicotine, I think, absolutely is a drug because it affects the pleasure center of your brain, which is how you become addicted to things. Um, Smoking is something that I'm working on. When I went through recovery, they didn't, like, later on, I heard a lot of the recovery centers didn't allow smoking either. I don't know if I could have did both at the same time, to be honest with you. But yeah, it absolutely is a drug. It's just a legal drug. Excuse me. Monk says, remember back in the day, there would be a party and you don't go because you got to get up early for work the next day. That's Broken Bobby Sunday Night Live. Next day, I wish I had been there. Yes, sir. I hear you, and I appreciate the kind words. Uh, Taffwood says, I wasn't necessarily having fun while I'm meth. I was always on a sick one, full blast, everything about the business. Yeah, and you know what? Early on, I would say it was more fun. Later on, like it was just maintenance, you know? Like if I didn't have it, like I couldn't do shit. Like I'd just stay in bed basically, stay home. But you know, if I had it, I'm out and about and doing my thing. But yeah, no, I hear you, Tapwood. Uh, Buzzy says, I drank doing everything weddings, funerals, parties, concert. I was wasted. Being able to present, to enjoy things for what they are is amazing. I agree. Worst drug I've done, Jumpman 23, is methamphetamines. Um, you know, meth just ruins your life. Like I never, um, yeah, tobacco, nicotine is a drug, but I've never had to go tax somebody because they owed me money for cigarettes. I never went to prison over nicotine. You know what I mean? Like it's comparing apples to oranges. I think. Um, now will nicotine kill you? Yes, I think it will. It definitely affects your breathing system and stuff. But like I've been clean for 20 years, and sometimes when I sleep, my leg still twitches because my central nervous system's all screwed up from the meth. So I think it's apples to oranges. Jail, and then when they backslide when they get out. I agree. Yeah, Jay Dizzle, I agree. A lot of people do find Jesus in jail, and I remember I went to uh, I went to a church service in prison one time, and if I'm being completely honest, I wasn't there looking for God, if you will, with all due respect. There were people from other yards that I was trying to communicate with, so church was the way to do that. And I remember hearing the preacher say, and this really struck a chord with me. The preacher said, if the only way you're going to hear God is in prison, God has a funny sense of humor. You know what I mean? And I said, wow, that's pretty deep. Um, I was reading my Bible a little bit in there, but it had to be kind of like low key because, I was active in that. Monk says nicotine is the cheapest, most addictive drug on the planet. Light cigarette is how they keep us down, right? Yeah, and absolutely, Adam. That's why I'm here. What I'm trying to do. AP did it. I agree with Ryan says I agree with Crystal. Life is way less fun without alcohol. Alcohol is what I look forward to at the end of the day. During work, my day is actually better because I have something to look forward to. Yeah, and the thing is, our we train our mind to that, right? Like, I still look forward to the end of the day just because I'm done with work. Um, but yeah, like Ryan says, I laugh more, I smile more. Absolutely, and like I've said it already, and I'll say it again. The thing is, when you get sober, life doesn't become perfect. It's not all lollipops and rainbows. I don't want to mislead anybody to believe that's what it becomes. Um, but you're definitely in a sober state. You're going to be in a much better state to make decisions that impact our lives. Robert Best says, kids, stay away from heroin and Fenty. I agree. Stay far away from that shit. From all the drugs. I mean, Ryan says, I think less and my thoughts slow down. I don't care what people think. I can enjoy being alone, etc. Yeah, there's more damage on your. There's no drug that does more damage on your heart. Yes, sir, I agree. My days where I would let go, but I would never allow a drug of any sort to control my life. And that's good. I'm glad that never happened to you. There are no solutions in alcohol and drugs. I agree. Uh, Got it. Yeah, meth was everywhere and got it fronted. It was easy. I completely. Are you from San Bernardino, Jay Dizzle, or the IE? You had mentioned San Bernardino County. It's definitely plentiful down there for sure. Buzzy says I've been sober for 19 years, never going back. That's right. Congrats, bro. God bless you too, Charles. Be on till it dies. My charger sucks and it goes down if my phone is too low. Okay, I appreciate it, Cora. Let me give a quick shout out to our moderators while we're on that subject. Cora, Ramona, Q, and potentially Joel at some point if he hits that 90 days. And whatever Jake's going by at this point. Ryan says, but in the over spectrum drink every day or 5 days of the week, like I was realize my life is less productive, physical, detrimental, a repetitive, unhealthy cycle. Other people don't like me with it. Yeah, you know, it definitely changes the way we think and the way we do things, you know. What's up, Sabad? I'm doing well, brother. I hope you're doing well also. Buzzy says, being sober is a fucking gift. What's up, Andreas? How you doing tonight, brother? Hope you're doing well. What's up, Trent? Yeah, I'm not repeating that. What's up, Mike Dwyer? Ambrose says, sobriety clears your vision, which makes you realize things good or bad, but you're in sound mind to make the right decision. Absolutely. You know, in my addiction, like I would make moves that I would never make sober. You know, yeah. Please, Mr. Gangster, front me $1,000 worth of drugs, and if I don't pay him, you know, you're gonna come and rough me up. Yeah, that was smart, right? But you know, luckily that never happened to me. But you know, like tons of poor decisions. You know, Michael says heroin was always pretty good to me. Fentanyl, some bullshit. Though doesn't last for crap. Tech sober like 14 years now, though will sub sober. Well, that's good, man. I'm happy to hear you got 14 years, brother. Cora says, I feel like most people do hard drugs to escape their harsh reality, like they don't want to feel the real world for whatever they may be going through. Yeah, it's a temporary escape from reality, if I'm being perfectly honest. And one thing I will tell you is I never found the answer to any questions at the bottom of a bottle or at the bottom of a sack, you know? So, uh, Ryan says, I'm at a split roads and everything you have said is actually how I feel. It just comes down to toughening up, becoming an adult, and finding enjoyment in the bullshit. Absolutely, bro. And you know, the thing is, if you're already doing the recovery thing, whether it's court ordered or not, I would look at getting a sponsor, bro. Work them steps and take a closer look at yourself and what makes you tick, you know? Because to be honest, when I was in my addiction, I thought I was the man. You know, you couldn't tell me shit. Like I know better than you. Um, like it was a lot different, you know? So working them steps, like it really, I think it really helped me, you know? Okay. Jay Dizzle says, I know the scene in the IE. That's right. Tiger Boy says, give Bobby a thumbs up. Yeah, smash that like button, guys, if you would. I'd appreciate it. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Check out my playlist. I've been lagging on making videos lately. Sorry, guys. It was just a bad week last week. I'm actually working on something on the prison group Peni. Um, I'll probably have that out Monday, maybe. I kind of want to do how they were then and how they are now. You know, like a contrast. So be on the lookout for that one. What's the most difficult substance for you to kick? I would have to say, Sir Adam, nicotine, because nicotine still got me. I was able to kick the meth. That wasn't easy, you know what I mean? But at some point, the light comes on. That's the best thing I could say about how my experience was. Like I was in and out of jail. Like I was getting to the point where I was more comfortable locked up than I was on the streets. And that's a pretty sad statement, but like I knew exactly, like I knew what time it was in jail. Um, you know, so, but until I got off that meth, that was my life, so. Michael says life is an addiction, just best to project it into self improving addiction like exercise. Unfortunately, I never did myself. Exercise is one of my things for sure. Exercise, and I tend to bury myself in work. But unfortunately, lately work's been slow. So the effing gift that keeps on giving, says Monk, right? Appreciate you, Andreas. Yeah, I need to drop like another 20 pounds or so. Still a little heavy, but yeah, I appreciate you. You get to deal with the BS the right way when you're sober. Life gets easier, trust me. Absolutely. You find some people use drugs and even prescribe drugs as a crutch. Not everybody, but some. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I remember that time, Jay Dizzle. I definitely remember that time. James says, "Hey, brother, much love from New Zealand. Shout out to New Zealand. I appreciate you tapping in. Going to stay awake until you get off. I appreciate that, Ezekiel. I think we'll probably go another 15, 20 minutes, maybe go to 2 hours. I don't know. And then that we'll wrap it for the night. The goal is to feel the real world for what it is and deal with it by living clean." I agree, Buzzy. Definitely hard to leave things alone that stop all pain until it appears that that thing will take you out of this world. Absolutely. Addicts use to escape reality. Alcohol, drink it to feel fit into reality. Yeah. Addiction gets boring after a while. I agree, Andreas. Everything was interesting and cool. And then after a while, it's like you're just trying to be normal, you know? So, Ahmed says, "You from Chicago?" No, I'm from Southern California, bro. The Inland Empire. Ryan says, "I'm just having a hard time saying I'm going to quit forever. And also, I'll do it in moderation because both those things are extremely difficult for me." You know what, Ryan? Sometimes you just got to, for me, like I would have to say, you know what? I'm not going to use today. That saying from the program, just for today. Um, like you got to tell yourself, you know what? I'm not going to use today. We'll see what happens tomorrow. You know, and then just don't let tomorrow ever come. Basically, I know it's easier said than done, but Crystal says, "Having some mental health issues, the 12 steps have actually helped me connect to others living isolated during COVID. Has helped me to have a better understanding of others, people with addiction." That's good. I wish I was one of those people that could do things in moderation. Same here, Ryan. Same here, brother. To be honest, I tend to dive in head first. You know, with a lot of stuff, like, and it cycles, right? For me, like sometimes it's work, like 60, 70, 80 hours a week, no problem. Let's do it. Run it. You know, at times it's the gym. Like I just can't get enough of going to the gym. Um, like it's that addictive personality. I know in the program they say there's no such thing. I don't believe that. So Buzzy said, "I was told I was going to die if I kept going. I took me going to the ER 1 year later in a coma. I literally would have died. Being sober is bonus time." That's it, brother. You're playing with house money. You know what I mean? Make it count. A family member you haven't seen in a while that says you look really thin. Absolutely, Jay Dizzle. I agree. When you realize it went from being a party to a mission, it's time to change some things. Completely agree. 2 and 8 weeks. Appreciate the info, Eminence. Uh, Michael says building a 2014 Honda Civic Si, can't afford dope anymore. LOL, reality sucks, but it's cool. But you know what? At least you're gonna have something to show for it in the end, Michael. Which we wouldn't with the dope, right? What's up, Nitro Bob? Tim W, how are you? The worst is the boredom. I agree. I'm not sure. I'm going to be wrapping it up pretty soon, though, Cora. So I appreciate you. So if you guys are new, be sure to subscribe. Have a good one, Buzzy. I appreciate you tapping in tonight, brother. Keep fighting that good fight. So rally catching Hep B and C scared me into dropping needles. Luckily, my body beat hepatitis. Wish you the best, man. I appreciate you, Michael. Nitro Bob says, like the live, everyone. I appreciate you, Nitro Bob. To my weekend too, Bobby. On Friday, I found out the girl I was talking to since December 24th, she has a man on the side, and I had. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Ezekiel. Uh, you know what? I'm not down there anymore, Jay Dizzle. It's still pretty active down there, from what I understand. I go down there from time to time, but yeah, that sucks, Ezekiel. I'm sorry to hear that. Excuse me. All right, everybody, do me a favor and hit that like button if you would. Let's see if we can get to 80 likes before we wrap it up. Yeah, I'm not really into the Bond stuff too much. I think Connery was good though. Joe. Uh, see how much I appreciate everything. Thank you very. And I appreciate you, Ryan. Uh, just keep fighting that good fight, bro. Like I said, sometimes you just got to take it one day at a time and play that tape through, bro. Think about where it's going to take you. And chances are it didn't take you to anywhere you want to be, right? So it's just about learning to enjoy life sober. And it's a challenge at first because, it's real easy to grab a bottle and have a good time, right? But you got this, bro. That plane crash in DC was crazy. That a Black Hawk could T-bone a plane like that. I don't know if that was just really bad luck or amazing skills. If it was something like that. The chicken came first. Real Spoderman. I appreciate the super. Thank you. That's a weird question, ABV. Uh, hey, I appreciate you, Jay Dizzle. You take care of yourself, brother. What's up, Patty Smith? Yeah, just yesterday in North Philly. That one seemed a little more suspicious to me. I had plans to go to Applebee's, and then we were supposed to go to the movies, and after that, I was going to go today to Bed Bath and Beyond. Damn, bro, that sucks. Shout out to Sweden. So, my girlfriend told me to get her a Valentine's gift. I was like, why, bro? Oh, bro. Hey, if she's a good one, man, you got to show some love, Hong Kong sports. Do me a favor, guys. Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you would. Should we keep it going for a little while longer, or should we wrap it? What do you think? If we're going to go a little while longer, I got to go to the restroom again. Overactive bladder. Spencer on la tira, homie. Yeah. Drones on the East Coast, and now the plane's crashing. What's up with that, bro? I don't know, man. Like, I'm concerned, honestly. And you got to get some milk, Ezekiel. Friendly neighborhood, stoner boy passing out good vibes. That's good stuff, Cameron. Be more prepared. Wear a diaper, bro. Wow. Nah, bro. Never that. You losing your hair? Nah. Well, I mean, it's receding a bit, but it's all good. It's all good, bro. So, what do you guys think? Should I hit the restroom or should we wrap it up? Hey, I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well also. Let me go hit the restroom real quick. Hey, don't hate. That's 52 years experience right there. We'll keep it going. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to go hit the restroom and I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Good time to do a super chat. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Oh, sorry for the interruption there. Uh, Niner Rider, that's right, Michael. Right? Everyone went quiet when Bobby left. What happened? We were not talking amongst ourselves? I guess the trolls are gone, huh? I'm back. What up, Casanova? How you doing tonight? I ran back, that's right. See how we're doing on the charge. We're at 59%. So we're good for a little bit. Yeah, so what's up? Come on, guys, everybody hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. What's up, Mac Dreezy? I'm in the Inland Empire. I'm in the high desert, brother. Been off the wagon. Only drink 2 a day. When you're ready, bro, you'll be ready. You know what I mean. Okay. Shout out to Vallejo. Some real ones up there. My girlfriend drank tonight, and the red flags are plenty, bro. Yeah. Looks like we got Gardena in the house. Shout out to Gardena. Definitely some real ones over there. So let's see if we can get to 100 likes tonight. What do you think, guys? We'll give it a shot. We got planes crashing. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on lately, but it's a weird world we're living in, you know? P-Town. Shout out to P-Town. Seahawks State. All good, brother. But it's Bang Bang Niner Gang on mine, right? Oh, Lord. I'm just messing with you, Hong Kong. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the airplanes. It's definitely a scary time we're living in right now. This year, I'm glad January's over, to be honest with you. I was sick for most of the month. Shout out to Ukraine. Um, Here we are. We're in February now. February is going to be a much better, much better time, I think. Yeah, yeah. That January just completely sucked. Like I could not wait for that one to be over. I'm hoping February is going to be better. We thought we were going to go lose you, Bobby, to that flu. Man, I was beginning to wonder myself, bro. I ended up in the ER one night, and yeah, like I had tested for influenza A positive twice in about a 3 week period. Like that shit just would not leave, you know. Uh, y'all get any snow recently in the high desert? We didn't get any here. They did get some in the Cajon Pass, though, bro. Uh, Andreas was gonna send some WD 40 and some duct tape. Oh man, I needed it. Trump definitely communicates a lot better. Yeah, it seems like that dude has a press conference every day. uh, thank you for the super stickers or what? I'm not sure what that is, but thank you for the super stickers. Man, it felt like it, Andreas. What's up, Archer? Yeah, Ohio got a bunch of snow. Yeah, they are, Magdreezy. Man, I do not look forward to the summers. I'd rather deal with the rain and the snow. This is US NFS. God bless you too, guitar guy. Appreciate you. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 100 tonight. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Coming up on 2,700 subs now. Actually, we're closer to 2,600, but I'm trying to get a front here. Can you front me about 75 subs? I'll gladly pay you back on Tuesday. Thanks for the super stickers, Rose. I appreciate it. Still figuring out how some of this stuff works. Yeah, they definitely are, Magdreezy. I agree. The last truck I drove when I was over the road, it was a 13 speed Eaton Fuller transmission. Now I'm doing an automatic. I like that 13 speed. That 13 speed, that's a good one for pulling hills and stuff, Andreas. No, I don't have an Alexa, David. So you can smell this video, really? Here, you want to hit? Not necessarily, Andreas. A lot of the newer drivers are automatic only. Um, honestly, I don't know much about the automatics. So, I mean, it's a certain skill set, I guess. Uh, personally, I learned on the manual, so it was better for me. Um, but as long as you can get the load where it's going, I don't think the transmission matters. A lot of the old school drivers try to make it, oh well, you're not a real trucker if like, you know, hey Damien, you don't have to be here if you don't want to. Appreciate that, Scarab. Yeah, it was a transformation from drug addiction. So yeah, if I laugh in the next 10 seconds, I lose. I don't think I'm gonna laugh. Yeah, I don't like that Hong Kong sports. All them front facing, in cab facing cameras. Not good. If anyone is chatting, let me know, brother. Yeah, I do my best to, Casanova. You know, I mean, nobody's perfect. Working on getting a little better every day. You know what I mean? Uh, Tafwood says most drug treatments recommend you smoke cigarettes while transitioning from narcotics. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like I said, the thing is, if I would have tried to do both at the same time, I would have failed. No doubt about it. Keep being strong, Bobby. Don't let these haters get to you. No, I don't, Mac. You know, uh, I appreciate all the encouraging comments. Definitely. And shout out to all of you guys. Like these lives, they wouldn't be nothing without everybody's input. So, there's always going to be some idiots that got some stupid shit to say, but, they ain't got nothing better to do, to be honest. So, appreciate that, Bama boy. He says, haters everywhere. We got you from Alabama, bro. I appreciate that. Shout out to Alabama. What's good, XIV Jacob? How you doing, brother? Wish you would have never picked a cigarette up when you got out one of those times. Bro, when I paroled, they sent me back down to Riverside County. I had a hold. They put me in Banning, of all places. When I just had to go back to court because they didn't run everything concurrent. So I had a probation violation pending. Went back down there, told them, hey, I just did a term, and they ran it concurrent. And they put us on a van and dropped us off at the Walgreens in Banning. Went in there with my gate money, had no intentions whatsoever of buying cigarettes. And like it was cold out. I didn't have proper clothing for the cold. So I bought like a sweater or something, got up there to pay, and that Marlboro sign was right there. And I said, shit, give me a pack of those too, And I remember opening the pack while I was outside waiting for my ride to come from San Bernardino. And I remember looking at the cigarette thinking, man, these things look funny because, when you get a cigarette in prison, it's like a pinner. You know what I mean? So, but I wish I hadn't picked that back up. Yeah, I am. I am, Flo. Absolutely. Mac says, I'm battling my demons as well, and I know it's damn sure ain't easy. It definitely isn't. But keep fighting the good fight, Mac. No, I don't, Andreas. It's just too expensive, too many regulations and stuff. What's H? It's XIV, I think you're talking about. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be all right, I can't sleep without booze, man. Wish you were here, bro. Appreciate you. When you go to court, do you share and try to look nerdy for the judge or just keep it real? Most times that I've been in court on criminal, I'm in custody. I never made any attempts to make bail or anything of the sort. I put myself in that situation, so I wasn't going to try to burden anybody with trying to get me out. But hey, saludos, Timo. I hope they both lose, Mac. Every time I ever get out, the first thing I ever wanted was a cigarette. It's what you wanted more than anything. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, right. Yeah, I met some good ones in there for sure. I built biggest RV company after prison. 10 years later, now biggest in South Anytime Mobile RV. That's cool. Bama boy. Shout out to you, bro. Glad you're doing your thing. He says dreams come true. Work hard. Believe in God. Absolutely. You're a very cool criminal. I appreciate you. Appreciate that, nerdy hobbit. Shout out to India. Right? Uh, that's interesting with the donut comment there, Frederick. Shout out to Brazil. You are a criminal. I am a convicted felon, if that's what you're asking. Yes. San Francisco 49ers, that's right. 0-0 tie will be awesome. Yeah, definitely some good taco shops for sure. Street tacos are banging now too. Uh-huh. Hong Kong says if Russell Wilson goes to Vegas, I'll drop the Seahawks and glaze for the Raiders. Not gonna lie. Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll back together, man. Yeah, there's a few for sure, Bama boy. uh, Roll Tide. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Check out my playlist. I'm going to be dropping a video on Peni. I'm still working on it. I want to make sure that my facts are as accurate as they can be. Uh, you know, Tacos de Mexico in San Diego beat Mexican food in the United States. I hate to see the Raiders succeed. Yeah, Mac Deasy. They can succeed and then we'll just whoop their ass in the Super Bowl. Oh, man. 88 likes. I'm 72. That's right. Appreciate you. Is my playlist worth watching? I don't know. Maybe you better go over and check it out and you tell me. Everybody's different, you know? I think so. Okay. Just acted like she was going to make dinner, then stopped suddenly. If I say anything, she yells. Better not say anything. Hong Kong. Not our lion. There's your shout out. Right? What's good, AME? Did I do time with anyone from Vallejo? I'm sure there were some Vallejo guys around. We didn't necessarily program close enough to know. You never been to my grandmother's house? Tap. Oh, that's the best Mexican food. Super Bowl, San Francisco 49ers. Super Bowl's going to be at the night at Levi's next year. I look like your cousin Big Red. I didn't have enough space. I got to eat it on my horse. Feeling like 7 cars. Like, oh, it's looking like the. What? Austin, what are you talking about, brother? Really appreciate your time and honesty. It helps a lot, like a brother. Of course, Casanova, I appreciate you tapping in, bro. Hi, I am new. What's up, Alpha Walker? Be sure to subscribe. On me is that she works at Taco Bell in my town, so now I can't go to Taco Bell no more because she might put something in my food or I'll lose my crap on her. Yeah, maybe you might want to go hit the Del Taco instead. Hopefully we can win the Super Bowl in our house. Man, that's what I'm hoping for, Mac Deasy. Shout out to Spooky from Vallejo, says Tapwood. What's up, Amadeus? It has been a minute. I hope you're doing well. I did, and a like. Appreciate you. Ted Jones says the earth is flat. Me, that was my little... Oh, okay. It's all good. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button. Let's get to 100. I don't really ban people, Austin. If anything, I'll give them a timeout so they can think about it. Taffwood says, I was in Donovan with him. Also went by Lil Spooks. Yourself, how's everything's going pretty good, Amadeus. Appreciate it. One of those I only have to talk about. Oh, man. That's rough, bro. That is rough. What do I do after being cheated on? Find somebody that won't do that. I don't know, bro. That's tough. He deserves 190. Come on. Appreciate you. All around my country, boycott USA. Viva la Canada. Ooh, you're going to become the 51st state, Yatin. I'm just playing with you. Boycott USA? Really? Can you notice any positive changes in yourself since you started your journey to sobriety? I'm definitely a lot more consistent in doing the right thing. You know what I mean? I'm drinking coffee. I definitely put a lot more thought into the things that I do before I do them. Those are kind of the main ones, Mac. I'm definitely a lot more reliable with people. Damn. Uh yeah, that shit was nuts, Amadeus. Definitely. uh that's what they've been saying. That somebody said that they tend to run in threes. I hope not. Um, but I thought I'd say hi from down under. Shout out to you. I appreciate that. Not bought any U.S. products for the last 2 months and never will again. I am so embarrassed and ashamed to ever think Americans were allies. I despise Americans, but I'm American. Do you despise me? I mean, I appreciate your opinion. I think everybody's entitled to that. Why do you want me to be black, little gothics? Yeah, I seen that. I seen that video too, Amadeus. You know, I didn't like that because the person recording, why didn't they put their damn phone down and go help that person? That was a person dying right in front of them, and they were more worried about getting a viral video than helping somebody. Like I hate that stuff. Uh, Taftwood says I was also locked up with a black dude who went by Red from Vallejo. Very good dude. Uh, Need a break. I'm like, leave me alone. Yeah, tell him to knock it off. Hong Kong Sports says we're at 90 likes. Don't appreciate those tyrants. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there was a dude on fire. Somebody recorded. Like terrible. Really terrible. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes here, guys. We need like 10 more. It's almost time to go hit the gym. So I need to wrap it up here pretty soon. Country is trying to harm Canadians who fought for you and your countrymen. What did Canada ever do to Americans? 1 million Canadian will lose their jobs because of USA. How are we affecting your jobs? I don't understand. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that if that's the case. 10 more likes, people, says Hong Kong Sports. Uh, I smoke the Montegos. Yeah, I did good for about a week and then I kind of backslid, but it's still a work in progress, you know? So, anyways, if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, you know, keep the comments coming. Uh, I think we're going to wrap it up here in the next 10 minutes or so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kind of fell off, but, you know, it, like I said, it's a work in progress. Uh, you got to pop up here to Vallejo next season for a Niners game and some tri-tips and ribs. Sounds good to me, bro. Have a good night, Bob. I'm going to watch some TV. All right, Amadeus, I appreciate you tapping in. We need 8 likes in 10 minutes, and we're going to wrap it up. So go ahead and hit that like button if you would, guys. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody's participation. Appreciate you. When all of the truckers went on strike, did you guys go on strike too, or no? No, we didn't. What's up, Adam? How you doing? So yeah, I've been. What's up, Attitude Boy? How you doing? Just been feeling lazy when it comes to the gym lately, but got to go do it. Got to go do it. Getting ready to renew my medical card. I need to drop a few pounds. So, uh, this is YouTube, Vince. My channel's about sobriety, bro, and recovery from addiction. that type of stuff. Hear from my other channels for incoming. Be right back. Cool, Hong Kong. I appreciate you, bro. What's up, Gaj? So I broke my rib recently, so I can't lift weights for a while, and it sucks. Yeah, that does suck, bro. I tore my rotator cuff about a year and a half ago, and it kind of affected my what I do in the gym. But you know, what's up, a businessman? Yeah, I agree. Shout out to the mods, Cora, Q, Ramona, and Jacob. Appreciate you, official. Shout out to the Netherlands. I'm from Southern California. Love you too, bro. Good luck. I appreciate that. All right, guys. I think we're going to wrap it up here shortly. Broke my shoulder and got addicted to opiates. Damn. How's the drive from your area to, how long is the drive from your area to Vegas? It's about 3 hours, Mac. Know what you about. I've been good for months all by myself. That's good. Appreciate you being a new subscriber, Attitude Boy. We need 2 more likes now. Love to India as well. 2 more likes. Come on. And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Yeah, I think we're going to get ready to shut it down here, guys. This has been a good one. I appreciate everybody's comments and everything. You guys are what really drives this thing, I'm calling it a night, big dog. Have a good night and be safe. You be safe as well, Mac. I really appreciate you. It looks like we have the 100 likes. We are there. We have arrived. The eagle has landed. Appreciate that, Chris Gonzalez. All right, guys. Like I said, if you're new, be sure to subscribe. Thank you to everybody for the likes and for subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Remember, it's about the company that you keep, They say, show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. Very true. When you're having a rough time in life, if you have the right people around you, they're going to guide you in the right direction to maintain that sobriety that you're trying to achieve. So have a good night, Taftwood. I'm going to try to reach out to you tomorrow, bro. I'm not sure what time, but hopefully we can touch base. So, yeah, I appreciate everybody. Family, fitness, and freedom are the things that allow me to get my life together, and they can help you as well. Have a great night, everybody. Hong Kong Sports, Taftwood, everybody that participated tonight. There it is right there. Taftwood said it. Don't look at the mountain, guys. Just start climbing. Have a good night, guys. I should be on again tomorrow night, so be on the lookout for that as well. Yeah, definitely. Appreciate you, Casanova. 103 likes. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night, guys. Don't look at the mountain. Just start climbing.